Success is to wake up each morning and push even when you feel like giving up. Success is to wake up each morning and push through even when you feel like giving up. Okay, so this is how I would like to welcome you all to the program. Today's paper. And this program comes away every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday from 11 o'clock to 11:30 a.m. And I'm glad this morning to be on the radio. My name is Mafida Kamara. And I'm here up to 11:30. So let's take the sound down. Let's take the sound down this morning. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm glad to be here this morning. If you are just tuning in, I would like to say welcome. This is the program Today's Paper. And this program is a 30-minute radio program designed to inform listeners about the top stories making headlines in the newspaper, along with insightful editorial commentary. So like I said, my name is Mafida Kamara, and I'm here this morning, script up to 11:30. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the program Today's Paper. You are listening to Voice of Liberia 104.1 in Monrovia, and we are broadcasting from the capital Papas in Monrovia, right? Opposite the Talking Gas Station. And this program is also heard on all our radio stations across the country. So I'm glad this morning to be in your company for today's edition of the program Today's Paper. We have 3 local dailies, and today happens to be the 7th of October 2024, and today is Monday. So we are glad this morning to be here. All praises to God Almighty. So like I said, we have 3 local dailies, and shortly we'll be reading them out for you. We'll actually be reading the headlines of the stories that are topping the front pages and back pages of the 3 local dailies we have this morning for you. So let's take a very short break to be back, and we'll dive strictly into our paper this morning. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back to the program Today's Paper. Like I said, we have 3 local dailies, and for our cash giveaway, you can dial *799# and select option 8 for Voice of Liberia instead of chance of winning 5,000 Liberian dollars. So that is it this morning. For those of you that have been playing the cash giveaway, you know that you just have to be having, or you need to be get money in your mobile money account. You need to recharge your account, whether with 500 Liberian dollars or even more, to stand a chance of winning and playing the cash giveaway. So the secret to this game is playing continuously. You can play 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and the list goes on and on. So that is it this morning. So for the story, for the local dailies this morning, we have the front page Africa newspaper, we have the Daily Observer newspaper, and of course we have the Women Forces newspaper. And all of these papers are on the Liberian market this morning. We'll be diving into it right away. So again, for our cash giveaway, just start 799 hash and choose section that's option 8 for Voice of Liberia. So if you dial star 799 hash on your phone, for those of you that are subscribers of mobile money, Blue Star people, so just dial it on your phone and the options will appear. You'll see the list of all the radio stations there, and you will see Voice of Liberia at number 8. You take Voice of Liberia and you ask whether you want to play through USD or LT. So for the Liberty, you can play with just $100, and for USD, it's just $1.50, and still no chance of winning 5,000. Today is just Monday. You can start the day with just that amount. So for our first stop this morning is the Daily Observer newspaper, and this is volume 24, number 167. And this is the morning edition of the Daily Observer newspaper. And this paper is sold for $40. And for more of the Daily Observer news stories, you can log on to www.liberianobserver.com. Others report hoax LLA entity failed to remit over US 18K to government account. GAC's findings revealed. Okay, so we have the chairman of the LAA photograph here at the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Investigation implicates Martin Colley in conspiracy. Rescue Ramo at the center of EcoBank's US 700K label case. And that's a great one, yeah, a very strong one, especially coming from the EcoBank's angle. And the individual in question, Martin Colley, we all know he has been our focal voice in and the labyrinth politics. He has been there making sure that the writing is done, and he's been allegedly implicated in what is written in this paper. So there's something that you need to grab yourself this paper and read the details of this paper, and at the home front of this paper will have the photograph Martin Colley. And so that is it. To arrest as US 8 million bonds reportedly backfires. And you have the ex-finance minister Samuel D. 12 photograph here at the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Internal crash rocks public works Minister Giddens interpreted Tamba at odds. And of course, you have the photographs here of two of the government officials. We have Public Works Minister Roden Giddens and Deputy Minister for Technical Services Prince D. Tamba. And that is it for the home front of the Daily Observer. Let's take a look at the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper. For those of you that are following us via our online platform, this is the Daily Observer newspaper. This is the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper, and this is the back page. So shortly, let's just read the stories making headlines at the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper for you this morning. We have Liberia retains RMO's MEPC chairmanship. And that is it. Alleged killer of pregnant girlfriend appears in court. So for our point of discussion, we'll actually be diving into this story to talk about it a little more, just to give you the details of what occurred recently in Liberia, and also afford you the opportunity to our regular listener to call in and tell us what you make of this story. So we'll actually look at this particular story because it's worth talking about. So that is it. Let's take a look at the editorial of the Daily Observer newspaper. Like I said, this paper is sold for $40. Unfortunately, we don't have any editorial in this paper. So let's see what I can read you a gist of this crisis that is unfolding at the Ministry of Public Works, and the rest of the story is actually found on page 10. So we are going there quickly just to read a gist of this particular story here for you this morning. You can get yourself this paper for $40 Liberian dollars, just for $40 Liberian dollars, or you can log on to their website at www.liberianobserver.com this morning. So let's get this story for you quickly just to read a gist of it. Okay, internal crisis. So let's just read the chase of this story here for you this morning. Internal crisis, the Ministry of Public Works is reportedly experiencing tension between Minister Roland L. Keynes and Deputy Minister for Technical Services, Prince Itama. Sources suggest that the disagreement arises from concerns from job security, leading to internal strife over their respective roles within the ministry. So that is it for you this morning. If you want to read the full story in details, you can just get this paper just for 40 Liberian dollars, or better still, you can log on to their website at www.liberianobserver.com. So let's take a look at our next paper for you this morning. And this is the front page Africa newspaper. And this is fall on 17, number 192. And this is a Monday edition of the front page Africa newspaper this morning. Like I said, this paper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. And for more of the front page Africa news story, you can log on to www.frontpageafricaonline.com. Just in case if you want to read the all of these stories on their website, you are at liberty to just go there and read the story if you don't have the chance to grab the hard copy of all of these stories. So that is it this morning. Let's take a look at the headlines or the stories making headlines at the front page of the front page African newspaper for you this morning. Shake up or shake out. Pressure grows on President Bouacar to reshuffle cabinet amid corruption allegations, infighting and poor performance. So it says shake up or shake out. JMBS shows that honeymoon over time for strategic, drastic, and timely actions, reshuffle suspensions, dismissal, and more prosecutions for accountability. No more babysitting, no more excuses. And that's a direct quotation from Senator Tara still on Mosserado County. And also we have the photograph of His Excellency President Jose Yimon Puaka, along with some members of his cabinet, here at the front page of the front page African newspaper for you this morning. Public Works faces has as criticizing as bar rules little moreover surrounding areas amid ongoing infighting among officials from rescue mission to combat mission. And this is a serious one. Let's just read a chase of this. It's laughable to see a responsible government and well-educated folks in a physical fight at the Ministry of Public Works. It beats my imagination to fathom why these two ministers are training in the media when they are, when they should be on the drawing board to find out how our roles are going to be handled, approaching the dry season. The first 22 million US dollar has gone into thin air without any justification. And this is a direct quotation for one of the followers of the front page Africa newspaper this morning. So that is it. And basically, the back page of the front page Africa newspaper is talking about entertainment, and this is promotional. So if they want us to do that, they need to come to Voice of Liberia and pay for it, and we will do that. But that is it. Let's take a look at the editorial and probably review paragraphs of this story here, this news here coming from the Ministry of Public Works. And this editorial has been seeing this newspaper for over 3 weeks now. So let's just read just the first paragraph of this editorial. Like his predecessor, President Joseph Boakai is making frequent international travels a cornerstone of his administration. Like I said, this editorial has been in the paper for a while now, and we have been reading it on this platform. So let's just read a gist of the story here from the Public Works Ministry, from rescue mission to combat mission. When President Jose Yimon Puaka campaigned for the presidency, he made numerous promises to the Liberian electorate. Among the most significant was his pledge to address the country's bad road conditions. Through his arrest general, he promised that within the first 100 days no vehicle will get stuck in the mud, and that is his administration will ensure roads were accessible year round. That has not been the case. The people that are supposed to face the road in our simple colloquial, they are 30. So we're going to face the road. So that is it. You can grab yourself this paper, or better still, log on to their website at www.frontpageafricaonline.com and read the details of all of these stories here this morning. And so let's see what I can get. This story, yes, a killed her man 25 admits in court to gruesome murder of girlfriend 6-year-old child. And the rest of the story is on page number 6. So let's see what I can read. The first 3 paragraphs of this story, because this story will actually be our point of discussion. So, like I said, it's something worth talking about. I killed her. Man 25 admits in court to gruesome murder of girlfriend 6-year-old child. A 25-year-old man, Malison Kapad, who allegedly killed his 5-month pregnant girlfriend and her 6-year-old daughter, appeared before the Monrovia City Court on Friday, October 4, charged with murder and aggravated assault. The charges were brought by the Liberia National Police. During the preliminary hearing, Kapi, was remanded to the Monrovia Central Prison as murder is now a billable offense. He confessed to killing his girlfriend, that's girlfriend 21-year-old Promise Bowe, and her daughter Faith Miracle Davis, age 6. The tragic incident occurred on Friday, September 27, 2024, in the Hartstown Field, White Plains, Mosrado County, where Kapi and the victims had been living together. According to court documents, police investigations revealed that Kapi and Promise Bowe had been in relationship for less than a year. And were living together in a 3-bedroom house where Kapi served as a caretaker. So that is it. We'll actually look at this story for our point of discussion, and also afford you the opportunity to call in and tell us what you make of this story. So for our last paper this morning is the Women Versus newspaper, and this is volume 13, number 086, and this is the Monday edition of the Women Versus newspaper, and this paper is sold for $40. Women are no longer meant to sit still and look petty. They are meant to lead empires, and definitely we are meant to lead empires. I can ride a wheelbarrow to the executive mansion. I don't care. And that's a direct quotation from President Jose Human Parker as he chose Chad at Moda Saga. You have the photograph of His Excellency President Jose Human Parker here at the front page of the Women Versus newspaper this morning. Like I said, this paper is just sold for $40. And that is it. Let's look at this other headline this morning. The UN aims to lead by example. Foreign Minister Sarah Yanti calls for reform of the UN Security Council. And you have the photograph here of the Foreign Minister, Sarah Yanti, here this morning. And let's see at the back page of the Women Forces newspaper this morning. Former Phoebe Buchanan's matron of UNRPG Africa receives Leadership Excellence Award. UN approves more than 20 million military equipment for AFL, but Wunkoso celebrates 20 years of solidarity for African women's rights as it condemns rising violence against women and girls. And let's take a look at this other headline. Murder suspect remains in custody. So, like I said, we'll actually look at this story. So let's see what I can tap into the editor of this paper and just read the gist of this the editorial for you, and then we'll dive strictly to our point of discussion for today. Celebrating leadership and commitment. Joa Howard Taylor inspiring recognition on October 4, 2024. Labyrinth witness an occasion as its immediate former Vice President Joe Howard Taylor was honored with the prestigious Award of Leadership Excellence in nation building and inducted as the matron of the United Nations International Peace and Governance Council. Africa, this US-based international non-governmental organization recognized Taylor for her invaluable contributions to peace, governance, and nation building, and what have you. So that is it, and that's a bit of the editorial this morning for you, and that is it. So for our cash giveaway, you can dial *799# and the list of radio stations will appear. Just select number 8 for Voice of Liberia and stand a chance of winning with $5,000. So all you have to do is just to put 500 or above in your mobile money wallet and stand a chance of winning $5,000. Imagine today's money, you just get yourself $5,000, then your day is set to go. Then you are good to go for the day. So that is it. Let's take a very short break to come back and dash quickly for this particular story to open up the telephone line for you to give us your thoughts about this story making headline in through of the legal delays for today. So that is it. Let's take a very short break to be back. Okay, welcome back to the program. To this paper, we are here this morning, and we have like several more minutes to call it a day on this program. So, like I said, for our cash giveaway, that's *799# and select option 8 for Voice of Liberia, and just play with $100 and stand a chance of winning $5,000. So let's talk about this story, my people. And for our headlines, you can call 0770907907 to give us your thought about the story. This story actually happened and recently the in the Robertsville community. And this card, according to what is in the paper, or according to the police rate sheet, he has been living and with his girlfriend and his girlfriend child, and we have discovered that that child is not his child, and that lady actually got that child from her previous relationship. She was in and brought the child to her new relationship, and they have been living together for less than a year, and the girl was pregnant. The victim in question was pregnant, 6 months. So for the front page, Africa is reporting that she was pregnant for 5 months, and the daily was ever said 6 months. So that is it. So, but she was pregnant. And what happened? He actually allegedly murdered his girlfriend and the little child. But what happened or what led to that, it has not been established by the Liberia National Police. But sources close to this family said that the both of them had been having some relationship issues for some time now. The man was accusing the victim of having affair with multiple partners or having an affair. So that has been going on for some time now, and probably the man got angry or tired with the situation and just took the law in his hand. But what we are saying here this morning, this particular incident, this is not the first time such a thing has happened in Liberia. It has been happening continuously, and we have been talking about it, and nothing seems to be working. So this is it this morning. Now that thing has been going out in this country, and we are just being, downplaying it, and we get this Liberian, these norms about Liberians to just talk thing for 1 week and just drop it or forget about it totally. But Kelly, Someone just because of having an affair, whether it is true that person has been having an affair because it has not yet been established. And that shouldn't be your primary concern of taking another person's life because according to you, you say the person has been having an affair. Or whether you have had problems with the person over time. You kill somebody, and I witnessed that video recently. Someone shared that video with me. I witnessed it, and I was so, and that video I watched it, I felt so discouraged seeing somebody lie lifelessly in that blood. And especially looking, I don't really know how to put my words together because it is so disgusting that someone just think out of the box, out of their mind, and just decide to take another person's life. That is this is uncalled for, and this shouldn't be happening in our democracy. It shouldn't be happening in this country. The level we have come as a country, we have the law available to us. And the thing is very simple. If you know that this particular girl has been having a relationship with multiple partners, for your sanity purpose, just leave the relationship. Just leave with a peace of mind and just allow her to do whatever thing she want to do if that is true in the first place, and just leave. But taking another person's life or not discussing it with other people or contacting the relevant persons, probably reaching out to her family or discussing it with your closer friend to know what is going on and see how best this particular situation can be addressed, and just go killing that pregnant woman, and not only that, killing that innocent child. Where is this country heading? Where is this country actually heading? So we are just saying this morning that the law needs to take its course in getting the victim and her family the justice. The justice they needed. Just two young people, 25 and 21. What made you so brave that on your fellow human? Yeah. You executed the people, killed them just that I allegedly killed them. That shouldn't be happening here in this country. So that is it this morning. That is it. So call us this morning and give your thoughts about this story because it's actually disheartening to even talk about it. And from the video that we saw over time, it is so disgusting. It is not something that we should just be talking about. It is something that we all need to come together and see how best the family of that particular girl can have justice. And that is it this morning. Call us on 0770907907, 0770907907. We don't have much time to be here this morning. So call us on the number 0770907907 this morning. And let's talk about this particular man attitude. What this particular man exhibited. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, and good morning to the listening audience. I am T. Abraham Bingwisa, and I join from my comfort zone. Yes, European bill.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for your talking point. I think the judicial process in our country needs to wake up to this. Wicked behavior.
Mm-hmm.
A man cannot take the life of a promising, a skillful and talented Liberian who we don't know that will be a medical doctor tomorrow to save life away, and another child who the nation depends on in terms of contributing to nation building.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy should not go with impunity. The only sad thing is that our judicial process sometimes is being marked by irregularity in terms of judgment. People honor man and influence the jury system of our law. But I hope this one will not go under the carpet.
Definitely, it will not go on the carpet. Thank you so much, my brother. We don't have all of the time. Sorry that we had to cut you off. We don't have much time again to be here. We are out of time, totally out of time. So that is all. Don't call again, please. Don't call. And that's all the time we have to be on this program this morning. So that is it. That is it. That is it. That's all the time we have to be on this radio and this program. So it is our utmost plead to you to join us this coming or this Wednesday with another fresh edition of the program Today's Paper. And like I said, Today's Paper is a 30-minute radio program designed to inform listeners about the top stories making headlines in the newspaper. And we have been here since 11 o'clock this morning. And it's about time that we'll take our essay this morning. So my name is Mafida Kamar. Thank you so much for joining us and listening to this program. And for those of you that have been watching, we have Mark Johnson. He says, I'm watching. Thank you so much, Mark, and the rest of the other people that have been following us. So thank you so much. Do have yourself a blessed morning and stay positive. Bye-bye.